This next story is about a subject that is difficult to discuss, and that's why a local couple is doing just that. They are working to keep their unborn baby's memory alive.
The couple also wants to help other parents find strength and connection after a tragic loss like that. They opened up to Fox 9's Leah Bino, aiming to help others realize heartbreak does not have to happen in silence.
Puppies! Yay!
A beautiful daughter, successful real estate agent, golf pro. At first glance, this hip Minneapolis North Loop family looks like the model of perfection.
We put out our prettiest pictures, our cutest family photos.
But this is actually a heartbroken family of 4.
Actually, today is the anniversary of finding out her diagnosis.
10 weeks pregnant with their second child, Kyle Mack and Connor Tanberg were most focused on whether they were having a boy or girl. Their world flipped upside down with the genetic testing results when they learned their baby had trisomy 18, a disorder in which babies are born with 3 copies of chromosome 18 instead of 2. An accident at the point of conception occurs for an unknown reason, and chances of survival are minimal.
Kind of felt like we were robbed of a normal pregnancy.
They lived day to day, knowing if their baby they named McKenna made it to full term, she might only live a matter of minutes.
A pregnancy just comes with so much joy and everyone's celebrating it, and then we're kind of almost just preparing ourselves for the grief.
When 39 weeks came, they were surrounded by family with the NICU team standing by at Maple Grove Hospital. But as anticipated, McKenna's lungs just weren't strong enough to take a breath on her own.
She was with me to the last push. I mean, we still had a heartbeat on her, so you know, it hurts, obviously, that we didn't get to look into each other's eyes, but, you know, she came out just the way that she wanted to.
Stillborn, McKenna's parents call her their sleeping angel. They spent the next 24 precious hours together, saying goodbye in whatever way felt right.
At the hospital, I feel like I was more composed probably than after, you know, because it was just this experience that you were kind of living in, and then she looked so perfect.
Consumed with grief in the days and weeks to follow, Kyle recalls pushing everyone in her life away and found support groups online.
The hospital tells you, you know, this cruel joke is going to happen to you and your milk is still going to come in.
She started pumping her milk that would have gone to McKenna, but instead gave it to milk banks and friends for other infants that could benefit from it.
I did it for a little over almost 4 months, and it was just, I would write notes to whatever baby was taking her milk, or I would write, you know, McKenna's 6-week-old milk, and it was just really therapeutic for me.
Gradually opening up and telling the hard truth on her social media, Kyle feels her family has healed a lot in the last 5 months.
To my sweet McKenna.
She recently spoke at Maple Grove Hospital during an annual memorial for the 246 babies lost in 2022, either through miscarriages early in their pregnancies or, like McKenna, died at full term.
It's this weird, again, sisterhood you never wanted to be a part of, right? It's the group you don't want anyone to join you in.
And while the heartbreak will last a lifetime, there's renewed focus on raising their almost 3-year-old daughter while considering ways to further help other grieving parents who may be suffering silently.
We will carry you in our hearts, our thoughts, our dreams, and in our prayers until you are in our arms again.
Leah Bino, Fox 9.
And Kyle is so very thankful to the national and local grief groups that have supported her through this difficult time. She's compiled that list, and we put that on our website in hopes that someone who might also be struggling can find some support that they need.